Hey guys, welcome to the video. So I wanted to let you know that I'm working on getting a good setup, a camera, a nice background, some better lighting, and a mic so you guys can hear better, because I know the sound quality is not the best and the video quality is not the best. I apologize for that, but I'm going to be coming back really strong with a really good camera and a really good mic soon. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about if there's going to be the next stock market crash. So we saw a big crash in March from the pandemic, and this destroyed stocks. And we saw pretty much a V-shaped recovery. We're almost fully recovered, and now stocks are crazy overvalued at the moment. It just keeps on going up, up, up as the Fed keeps on printing more and more money. So are we going to see another stock market crash? And if we do, what do we do? Do we sell? Do we hold long term and not sell any positions? How do we act? I'm going to be answering all those questions in this video. Okay, so this video is going to be kind of a lot of rambling, not a lot of pictures, not a lot of videos I'm putting in here, just a lot of me talking. So if you want to listen to this as a podcast while you're doing some work, while you're researching stocks, while you're doing some busy work that you need to get done for your job or get done for your business, just put your earbuds in, listen to what I have to say about the next crash in the market, if there's going to be a crash, how we act during the crash, and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, these are my thoughts for the second wave of the virus. So as people leave their houses more and more, there's a lot less care. Like, I'll go to a restaurant and see it packed. Last night I actually went to a sushi restaurant, and we had to wait for seating. That's how packed it was. Some people are still wearing masks. Not everybody. People just don't really care anymore. People are saying that it's overblown. So are we going to see another wave of this virus? So let's talk about it. There's a vaccine that in progress, and there's a bunch of kind of fake news that there's cures, they found the solution. This is coming from a bunch of countries, a bunch of institutions. There's no cure yet. There is progress being made, and I would bet that a vaccine is out at the latest by the end of 2020. Now the question is, can they get this vaccine out to everybody and mass produce it? That's a big question. I'm not sure if this is really expensive to make, if the government doesn't want to pay for everybody to get free vaccines, free antibodies for this virus, then we may see a second wave. We're already starting to see a second wave. We saw the curve start leveling off, and now it could go back up. We have no idea of just the fact that the delayed reaction of the virus, if that starts spreading, people could be getting sick all over the place right now, and we just don't know it yet. This could be killing off people that we just don't know yet. So we'll see. There does seem to be better news surrounding the market. So what do we do if there's a second wave? And are they going to shut the economy down? Are they going to shut down, put us in quarantine once again? I doubt this. Trump saw what it did to the economy, and Trump's take on this is that he doesn't want to hurt the economy at all. The economy is like his baby. That's his favorite thing, as we all know. So I doubt that we would go into lockdown again, but there would be further precautions, maybe more limits on restaurants. Maybe it goes down again to 25-50% capacity for all restaurants. As we see them opening back up, this could close once again if they don't want to risk it, and we could see a slight lockdown, but it wouldn't be like a required lockdown. Smart people may just stay home if they don't want to get the virus again. So I would really doubt that we see another lockdown because of the virus. And in this case, is this going to scare investors enough? I don't know, because investors are not scared of the pandemic right now at all. They're just flooding money into the market. A lot of FOMO. People just want to ride the wave up, and that's what you got to do at this market unless you want to miss out. Okay, so the next factor that could cause another recession, another crash, is all the riots going on right now. So there's a bunch of riots nonstop. There's curfews. Some places around have 5 p.m. curfew, 7 p.m. curfew. Not all places have this, but this is causing a lot of fear. There's a bunch of videos out of people doing crazy things to the environment, crazy things to buildings, looting Targets, looting big stores, looting even small stores, small businesses. So this is really scary. Investors do not seem scared of this right now. These stocks are still just going up by the daily. Today we had another 1% gain, and the Dow another 1% gain, the S&P. So it just keeps going up. If these riots continue and become a trend, we could start seeing this affecting the market. If scary news comes out about how all this looting going on is really affecting businesses. This could definitely cause panic in the markets, but I do not think it's going to go on long enough to cause a crash, but it's definitely possible. And just everybody be safe out there. Okay, so another thing that could cause a lot of panic this year is the presidential election. So all election years, even 4 years ago, we see the stock market just go wild leading up to the election. So much volatility, so many losses, so many gains, just up and down movement of fear of what's going to happen to the economy. So if Trump gets reelected, we'll probably see the stock market go up, just because we've seen how well the stock market has performed under his presidency. If we see Biden get elected, we could see some fear. I don't know what Biden would do to the market. I doubt that the market would be really hurt, but investors get scared really easily about political different views and different rules that they want to set. So this could definitely cause panic and cause a kind of mini crash scenario. So we do need to be aware of this. We need to be ready for all the volatility in the market and capitalize on any put options, call options we can get leading up to this market, and just ride the wave up and down, and make gains along the way during all of it. Okay, so what do we do if there is a crash? Do we hold through the crash and just play the long-term investing game? Do we sell as soon as we see the crash start happening? Do we sell before the crash happens, as soon as we start seeing any signs of fear? What do we do? So here are my thoughts. A lot of investors say the smart thing to do is just hold through it all. Don't get scared. Don't sell your position. I think this is wrong. There's no point of holding if you know the stock market's going to keep going down, if you know that there's no chance of it going up anytime soon. You just got to sell at that point. We're traders in a way, and we're also investors. So we got to play both games. We got to look at the long game, preserve any value that we can, and also look at the short-term game. Just place put options on the market, make gains while it goes down. Just be aware of this, and we got to beat the crowds to this. So we got to be scanning all the sites, all the social media sites, all the Google trends, find out when fear is setting in at the max and the market hasn't done anything yet. We buy in to puts and shorting the market. As the market goes down, we reap a bunch of benefits. So I'll keep watching this throughout the year and just making sure we're not going to see another crash. And if we do, I'll be ready to capitalize on this and make a ton of gains. Okay, so how do we know when to start buying in as the market's crashing? Because a lot of us, including myself, I got in too late after the bottom of the market happened. So the way investors think, we just think it's going to keep going down, because we get scared. We get scared of losing money. We don't want to lose more money. That's the scariest thing to an investor. So how do we beat this going down? So we need to buy on the way down in small amounts. Not at the beginning, but when fear is at its max, that's when you buy in. So to know this is the beginning, there's going to be less fear. But as the stock market keeps going down, there's going to be increasingly fear, increasing. So as this fear builds up, once we see it hit not where we think it's the max, but a high point, that right there could be the bottom. Because I remember last crash in March, April time, I saw this keep going down, and I was like, why would I buy in now? This is just going to keep going down. Just like I was watching it do. It was going down 10% some days, which is so wild. So I didn't want to lose money just like any other investor, any other trader. But I was also scared to buy put options, also scared to short the market, because you can lose money even faster like that. So to get in early is, once we see almost max fear in our heads, once we see on Twitter, once we see on Instagram, once we see on Google Trends. So when we scan these sites, we keep scanning every day, we keep researching every day how investors are feeling, message boards, how we're all feeling, just talking with other investors, making connections with other investors. That's how you got to do it. You got to just know the fear sentiment. You can look at the fear index, the VIX as well, and just watch the volatility index. Just watch that go up once it reaches what you think should be the max, but you think there's more to go, not where you should be the max, but where it's almost to the max in your opinion. That's when you start buying in heavy. On the way down, you can buy in small spurts, like percentages of your account, like 0.5% of your trading account, put it in. then the next day another 0.5% when you think it's getting close. And then when you think, okay, there's no way this is the bottom yet, that's when you start buying in heavier, and then heavier and heavier as it keeps going down. If the crash happens, this is how we got to capitalize. You can go with call options, which is more risky. You can lose everything a lot faster, or you can just go with regular stock, which is what I recommend on the way down. One big regret I had is with Square. I knew Square got down to like 50, and then I saw it at 40. I was like, should I buy it now? This is back in the crash in March. So I was like, should I buy it now? Should I buy it now? It got down to 37. Should I buy it now? Got down to 33. I know I should buy it now, but I'm gonna wait because I wanted 20s. I would love to get in 20s because then I feel like I could 4x my money very soon. So the next day after that, after it was like 33, it got up to 40, and the next day like 50, and we got to 60 in a little bit, and I missed the boat. I was still too scared. I was like, this market's gonna keep going down, but that's where it gets you. That's where all investors think, and we gotta beat this mindset. We gotta think outside the box. When others are fearful, be greedy, and when others are greedy, be fearful. So at this time, others are very greedy, but we cannot be fearful yet because we're riding the wave up. That's what we do as traders and investors. We got to reap all the gains we get. Once we start seeing the beginning of fear before the market drops, once the market keeps going up, that's when we buy in, betting it going down. On the way down, midway down, we start buying in and just ride the wave up all the way. No missed opportunities. We're smarter from the last crash, and we know what to do. We can capitalize on any crash that happens as investors, as traders. We can make some crazy gains, double our accounts super fast with all this volatility. It's kind of a trader's dream to have a crash and then a V-shaped recovery like we did before. I missed the boat on a lot of stocks. I did get in some, and I learned a bunch from it. So I'm super prepared for the next crash. I'll be talking to you guys if I see fear sentiment, if I research enough and I start seeing there's a crash at this crash, there's a chance that this crash could happen. I'll be telling you guys. I'll be talking to the private stock group. I'll be like, we need to get ready. We need to start buying put options. We need to get cash ready. We need to get cash ready and be deployed halfway down before we think it's the bottom. So that's the key to do it. You got to think outside the box. You just got to beat the investing mindset of a regular investor. Sorry, I know this was kind of a rant. I hope this was like a podcast for you to listen to while you're doing other work, while you're researching. Just give you another thought, another mindset behind what goes through my head right now and what I'm thinking, what my studying and research is doing for me and getting ready for the crash. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the links in the description if you're interested, and let's get rich.